Germany is sending brother and sister duo Abor and Tina to Eurovision 2025 in Basel. It's the first German language entry since 2005, and it's going to Basel, it's a German speaking city. It's all very, very German, but will they be baller with Bala? Let's review Eurovision. Yes, so Germany has really caught the community's imagination this year. It's the first German entry that's in German for a very, very long time. And it seems if there's any song that's gone viral on TikTok this year, it's probably this one. I don't know about you, but I've been scrolling through and this has been popping up quite a lot. So will it have impact by the time it gets to Basel? It's a completely new direction for Germany. So what do you think of Bala, Emily?
I love this as an entry. I don't necessarily think it's going to do incredibly well at Eurovision, but I think it's so much fun. It's such a kind of change of pace. It doesn't feel like anything we've got in the competition this year. It feels like, Berlin obviously has like this reputation for kind of raves and underground parties, and this kind of feels like it's like hankering to that a little bit. It feels a bit kind of like you're in the 90s, you might be in a rave, that kind of thing. It's so fun. The and this is one of those ones I will kind of listen to on repeat. Like it is one of my favorite entries of the year. I think my worry is I don't actually think it'll do that well. I feel like it's not, things that aren't Eurovision can do well, but I think this is not Eurovision and is likely to not do super well. So if it just feels like one of those kind of like slightly kind of club songs that just don't tend to do super well. It reminds me a bit of Dommy and Lights On, and that absolutely bombed with the televote. And I feel like this may have the same fate, unfortunately. But it's trying something different, and I love it on a personal level.
Yeah, I will echo nearly all of that. I think this is easily Germany's best entry on every level since Lena. I think this is what we've been waiting for Germany to send. This kind of edgy. It's what's in the charts. It's modern. It's in German. It feels like the type of thing that German nightclubs would be playing. Rather than kind of quite kitsch, I don't feel hate nonsense. This actually feels relevant and feels today. It's such a refreshing thing to hear from Germany. I think the song is great as well. I mean, it's catchy. I really enjoy listening to it, and it's one of those things that from first listen I was like, okay, this is good. This is good. My main concern, and whereas you think the song is not very Eurovision, my worry is the live vocal. I mean, yes, she's been ill. I think it's been laryngitis or something, but this is an awfully long case of laryngitis. And in any case, we've still not heard a good vocal from her. And that's a problem because it is, as it stands, I still think Spain's probably going to be coming last. I got loads of hate in the comments for that. I don't really care. But if the live vocal doesn't improve, this could come last. Like it really is that much of an anchor to what is otherwise a really great entry. In the stadium, they just need to work it out because at the national final there was those two really kind of almost creepy dancers like doing some random stuff. And then there's our brother there playing the violin, and it was just like, well, why is that there? Just why? It was weird. But then there was another performance that they did a few weeks later where it was all lasers. It was just her singing it. She was a vibe. There was him with his violin at the side. That was much more focused. It was modern. That was great staging. So if they lean more into that and fix her vocal, I don't think this is going to do too badly. But if they go with the dancers thing and she is ill still at the final, this is another like traditional German result. And we know they struggle to get out of the bottom three. I fear, despite how brilliant an entry this is, song-wise, it could be let down. Hopefully not. Well, we know they don't need to worry about getting through the semi-finals. They're automatically qualified. We don't know where they'll be performing in the final either. How high up the leaderboard could this go? And what's your score out of 10, Emily?
So yeah, I don't think it's going to do hugely well, unfortunately. I think it's probably going to end up being bottom five. I really hope it isn't. I really, really hope it isn't. I really hope that, I don't think I can't imagine it doesn't feel very jury friendly. It might get a few televote points, but I do worry for it on that front. For me personally, it's a nine. I thoroughly enjoy listening to it, and it's going to be crawling up my Spotify Wrapped, I'm sure. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, my fear is it's a bottom five. Unfortunately, just because there's so many elements that haven't worked in it. The staging's been duff, the vocal's been duff. The song itself, easily one of the five best of the year. Easily. If it were a Eurovision radio contest and you could just listen to the radio tracks, it would do very, very well. And I think the juries would reward it. But there's just a few niggles that they need to iron out that could be a real Achilles heel for it. That the vocal is not great, and I know she's been ill. Just don't sing until the performance, please, because otherwise you'll aggravate what's going on in the throat. Um, I don't know what I'm going to score it. You gave it a nine. I'm going to give it an 8.5 purely because the vocal is a worry. If this was a purely a radio song, I'd give it a 9.5. I would, but the vocal is dragging it down. I'm genuinely very worried about it. I'm worried about her throat. Does laryngitis take that long to clear up? I'm not a doctor.
I can't say I'm too familiar with the recovery times of laryngitis.
Either way, get well soon because otherwise it's a problem. Anyway, that's what we think. It's a pretty good score. I think 17.5 out of 20 puts it so, with only a few entries left to go, is firmly in our top three of the year, I think. So it is a very, very good result for the German entry. Do let us know what you think. The comments are open. You can like and subscribe. If you do subscribe, hit the bell. You'll get notified every single time we upload new content. There's not many more coming up this year. We're nearly done with our reviews, but go back and check every single one that we've done before. There's plenty. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.